Man has always had a unique relationship with nature, a delicate balance maintained by a necessary mutual respect between humans and apex predators. While tiger attacks are generally rare, the Siberian people, deeply rooted in shamanism and close to nature as farmers and herders, have always been acutely aware of the dangers posed by tigers, bears and wolves. Our previous video recounted the chilling tale of an Amma tiger that terrorized 3 villages between 1923 and 1926. However, a new and even more astonishing chapter in the history of man-eating tigers unfolded in December 1997. This episode delves into the story of Vladimir Markov, how he became the focus of a tiger's relentless pursuit, and the horrifying consequences of their encounter. Join me, Colin Heaton, former history professor and veteran, as we uncover this forgotten chapter of history. In the snow-laden forests of Russia's remote Primorye region, a former logger turned part-time poacher and beekeeper, Vladimir Markov, was hunting in December 1997. The collapse of the Soviet Union had left many, including Markov, without their former livelihoods in the timber industry, forcing them to find alternative means of survival. Markov, unable to legally hunt due to new, restrictive firearm laws, relied on homemade ammunition and unregistered guns, often bartering game for essentials. One day, while heading home, he stumbled upon a freshly killed wild boar, a seemingly miraculous gift for him and his starving dog, Laika. As Markov began to butcher the boar, a tiger, the apparent killer, emerged. In a moment of panic, Markov fired his shotgun, wounding the tiger, which fled into the dense forest. Markov, believing he had merely scared the animal away or even mortally wounded it, returned home with his scavenged meat, unaware that this act had ignited a terrifying vendetta. The tiger, however, was far from dead. Though wounded, it quickly recovered enough to pick up Markov's scent, having imprinted on the human who had not only wounded it but stolen its kill. The tiger meticulously tracked Markov back to his isolated shack, arriving long before he did. What transpired next revealed an almost human-like desire for revenge. The tiger systematically destroyed anything bearing Markov's scent, chewing tools, breaking into his home, tearing apart his bed and dragging his mattress outside. Post-incident investigation suggested the tiger then lay upon the mattress, patiently waiting for Markov's return. When Markov finally arrived with Laika, he was confronted by the devastation, instantly understanding the tiger's terrifying message. Fearful, he sought refuge at a neighbor's house, but was turned away. He found shelter with another friend that night, only to return to his vandalized home the next morning. Unbeknownst to Markov, the tiger's vengeance was far from over. It had not only returned to his house, but had tracked him for nearly 2 days. After the shooting, according to the investigation led by Yuri Trush, Markov never even made it inside his home. The tiger, seemingly lying in wait by the doorway, ambushed him and Laika. The evidence suggested a swift, brutal attack. Laika was killed instantly, and Markov was attacked before he could even fire a shot. His disemboweled remains were later found behind the shack, confirming the tiger's gruesome victory. Author John Vaillant noted, "The eating may have been secondary. I think he killed him because he had a bone to pick." The wounded tiger, unable to hunt its usual prey, then claimed a second victim, former soldier Andrei Bechepnya, who stood no chance. Tiger attacks of this nature are exceptionally rare in Siberia, and this particular incident, where a predator stalked a human for revenge, is almost unheard of. Dr. Victor Yudin, a leading authority on Siberian tigers, stated, "It is not improbable that an intelligent animal, especially a tiger, will imprint and identify that which it loves and that which it hates. This is especially true if a wrong is done to it, and that makes it a very dangerous animal, almost human." This tragic and extraordinary event was a direct consequence of Markov's initial actions. Had the tiger not been shot, this chilling tale of vengeance might never have been told.